Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. I've been asked to do an update on Matic, so I'm just going to dive into it. You know, just straight off the bat, I'm on the 4 hourly. What I'm going to do, always zoom out, okay? So I've never looked at this chart before, so what I'm going to do is zoom out, okay? So by zooming out, you just get a bit of a better picture of what's going on, okay? And you can see on the weekly time frame here, this is a logarithmic scale, okay? I'm just going to clean this chart and set it up for you. So this is against Tether, okay? So basically the dollar. And you can see it's going up, and actually I know it's gone up quite a lot, but that looks relatively healthy looking at that, because you have hit a level of consolidation up here, okay, and you are getting this EMA starting to creep up, and it does look as though it's potentially starting to form a bit of a curve, so you may see a further level of consolidation. Straight off the bat, I can just tell you that, okay? But, you know, it may just get that retest on some of the daily EMAs there, which we will look at in a moment, and that may be enough to see it pump up even more. You can see, effectively, that Matic basically formed a bullish cross last year after the Corona dump. We had that Corona dump, okay? And just there would have been a fantastic entry for Matic. And I do say this to anyone, you know, if you look on a weekly time frame, you see a bullish cross, you know, it is a fantastic entry, especially in a bull market. As we were getting this bull market started last year, okay, all the signals were there. If you look back, all the signals were there, and that was a massive entry signal for Matic, okay, because since then, you know, and please do be aware of it, in the next bull market, okay, right, it works in cycles, okay. If you're new to the channel, you're new to the crypto, you're gonna experience a bear market at some point, right? And you'll be put off. But in that bear market, that's where money's made, okay? In the bear markets, that is where money's made, and that's the truth of it, okay? So I want to educate you on that fact. You know, you've got people that went through the 2008-17. I'm personally one of those people that went through the 2017 to 18 bear market, and they just, you know, they were buying or they were holding or whatever, and they were trading along these lines, you know, and they were buying these projects down here. And you've got people that bought. Personally, I didn't buy Matic. I'm being transparent, I didn't buy it. I had alternative investments, but yeah, they were buying down here, and you can see, you know, the money's made in the bear market. You make money here on the way up, but the amount of money you can make starts to get extinguished as we near to the end of the cycle of a bull market, okay? So some analysts are saying that the bull market's over towards the end of October, September, October, that sort of time period, you know, and no one really knows for sure. But we do know that crypto works in cycles, and it's proven itself to do so, and it will continue to work in cycles, and you will see another bear market, and you will see that big correction in Bitcoin, you know, where it will potentially come back down to 20k, because it does usually retest the previous high of the previous bull market. In a bear market, that's what it does, okay? So, but we do seem to have entered a bit of a super cycle, and Bitcoin is showing very strong signals of a super cycle. We're almost on the cusp of a super cycle, so you may be in for more potential upside. So what you want to be aware of, you know, is when things do start to go vertical, please be aware of that. But we are in a bit of a mania phase at the moment. We are entering a sort of super cycle potentially for cryptos. So hopefully we can keep you updated in the channel. So enough rambling on. You've come here for some Matic technical analysis and some potential price predictions and potential support targets if it was to fall down. So let's dive into that then. So you've got your bullish cross on the weekly time frame, EMA there, went up, back tested, come through, and you can see it's not touched this yellow line, which is the 20 EMA on the weekly time frame here for a very long time, okay? And you do need to see it touch that at some point, just to confirm the uptrend, just to test and retest support, and just to get that confirmation, you know, that you back test it and you don't fall through it, that you are still in an uptrend. So at the minute you can see you're having a level of consolidation here, okay? So you've got this consolidation there, and then you're getting this consolidation here. It seems to have come down, and now we're getting a nice green candle on this weekly time frame where you've come down, you've tested some levels of support, which we'll find in a moment, and then you've started to get the pick up again, and you do seem to be moving up and potentially to take out that high there, okay? So again, always zoom out in your charts and you get a broader view. So what we're going to do is slowly zoom in now on Matic and see what we can see. I know it's had a rebranding recently, so immediately off the bat, okay, you've picked up the daily 20 EMA, which is really healthy, okay? I did want to see that. I did want to see that retest of that EMA, especially on a daily time frame, because as you can see, when you was up here, and you was getting really extended, the EMA was down here, and you do want to see that come back and retest it and not fall through, okay? If you start falling through, you know, you're looking at a larger correction on the grand scheme of things. So you're looking healthy. Matic's looking really healthy. It's looking for more continuation on the daily time frame. It's got that nice retest off the daily 20 EMA there. You are going to start coming up against some levels of resistance. Okay, most definitely the previous high will be that level, of course. Okay, so that's that high there. We'll mark that for you so you can see that. Okay, that's the current high of this entire move, and I do believe it's its all-time high as well. Yeah, we're just seeing it on the weekly time frame. So at the moment, that's what you're up against. You've got to get back up to that level. You know, you've got to get up there and take that out, and that currently is from this price target here. That's a currently 44% trade. So you're effectively 44% down at the moment since its high on the daily time frame, and that correction there, that was quite a large correction from the high down to the swing low. That retest of the EMA, that was a 45% correction there, wasn't it, for Matic? So it's had its correction. You know, you do see these pullbacks in bull markets, and they usually are round about 30-40%. Okay, so on the cards, realistically, looking at that from a technical analysis standpoint, you've basically had that pullback and that retest of the daily 20 EMA, and Matic's refueled these rocket ships, these candles, these rocket ships. It's got its refueling, and it's ready to pop off. You know, from a technical standpoint, it looks primed. Now, the last time that Matic went up and fell back onto the EMA, you see there at that correction, and that was in September. That was a big dump across the board for cryptos. I do remember that particular correction there, and ever since there, it's just picked up and it's gone on, and you form that bullish cross there on the daily time frame. You see that's a bullish cross on the EMA. The yellow line goes above the red one. It back tested it as support, and then it's marched on. You've got something called an EMA retest there, where you've got it coming together of the EMAs. It got the repel, and it's marched on and pushed up. So basically what you're looking at now is Matic got that retest, which is really, really good. This retest here sort of fell under, looked like it was going to go down to the 55, and obviously it didn't. So it's got a real nice, you know, retest of support on the daily, and it looks mega strong. It does look really, really strong. So what I'm going to do is just drop some support levels in there. You know that this is now a local bottom. This is called a swing low, okay, because this is called a swing high, where you've gone up like this. Okay, you've made that high and you've come down and you've made a base. So that's the swing low of this move at the moment. You can see here, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low. And each time, what you do, when you make the base, you're coming back to test the previous high. Again, just there. But that was quite extinguished. That was a really strong move. And you potentially had that move there because you've got that swing high, swing low. And what you've done, you've come back and you've tested the previous high as support, and you are now marching on. So it looks really good. You know, not going to lie to you, you do look really good. You've had those retests of support and you are marching on. So what we need to do now is lay down a price prediction, okay? And what we do, the way we do that in this channel is like this, okay? There are numerous ways that you can do this, but a lot of technical analysis, what they do, they drop something called a Fibonacci extension on it, okay? And it can give you a sort of guide where the next impulsive wave is, because these are called impulsive waves, okay? You're on the daily time frame, don't forget. So that's one big impulsive wave, then you have a corrective wave, and then you've had that big impulsive wave, that minor corrective wave, and now you've just had another big impulsive wave, and this has been a corrective wave. And right now you do seem to be forming a brand new impulsive wave. And what you've got there, okay, on the daily time frame, you've gone through the 20 EMA, you've back tested it as support, got the close above, okay, then you've had another day where you've closed above the 20 EMA. So this looks really strong, looks really bullish. Okay, so what we do, we drop the Fibonacci from the top there. What I'll do, I'll zoom in for you as well so you can see it a bit better, okay? So what you do, you drop your Fibonacci on this, and you drop it from the top and back down to where you retraced, okay? And then you've got the 1,618, which is the golden ratio, okay? That's the golden ratio of an extension, Fibonacci extension. So what you've got is where it goes up, comes back down, retraces, finds a bottom, and then you start to push on and get through these Fibonacci retracement levels, okay? Because these are really strong levels of resistance. You can see at the moment you've just got above the 0,382, okay, on the daily time frame. So you do need to see yourself close above that level, which is 0.37 cents, to confirm that you are pushing on, okay, and moving up in this new impulsive wave that you do find yourself in for Matic. So that is a price prediction just there. That's called the golden ratio, okay, the golden pocket, the golden ratio, and that's basically how you can give yourself price predictions moving forward, because that is a resistance level. Once you break your high, okay, just like it's a retracement resistance level just there, okay, you see that 0,618, it's the same as that. It's basically a mirror of it, so to speak, from the retracement to the push on of a correction. Okay, so that's basically a price prediction there for Matic. Once you do break that previous all-time high, you could see yourself march on to that level there. Okay, eventually it won't happen overnight. It might do, because we're in a super bull market and we are in a bit of a hyper bull mode here. But what I would expect, okay, and I'm going to be truthful with you, is as you march on and push up, you will be looking at these levels here. So drop them on your charts. You will be looking at these levels here as resistance. So you may see something like this. Okay, you may see today where this candle, hopefully this candle, okay, don't forget this is a daily time frame, this candle closes above, but then tomorrow back tests it as support. Okay, and then you march on, and then you get a real, because this is a really strong area of resistance and support in any retracement. You get a lot of traffic around it, and as you can see, you had a lot of traffic around there. You know, it fell onto this level here, which is the 0382, which was at 37 cents. Trailed around there for a while, couldn't really get above and close above this retracement at 05, and then it broke down and formed a bottom, and now it's reversing. It looks to be quite a relatively strong reversal that you've got going on here for Matic. Okay, so these are your levels as you push through. Do target these, okay, in your Fibonacci retracement tool. So again, you just go to Fibonacci there. Okay, it's the third column down. Click Fib retracement. Come to your charts, drop it on, and this is daily time frame as well. Make sure you've always got the correct time frame on. You drop the top there and you drop it down to the bottom, and then you can see where your retracements are and target your retracements going up and down, because you will see it. You will see Matic hit these levels and come back and test the support, fight it as resistance, get through, back test as support, and you may see us hover around this 05 for a few days there, and it looks a bit flat and a bit boring, but you're just building up that momentum to push through these levels of resistance. And then, you know, effectively once you get up to that level there, that initial pullback, that retracement of this Fibonacci, and get to its previous all-time high, then you will be looking to march on and get to that level there, which is the price prediction for Matic. So from this point here, then, you know, this is a potential trade of around 112% at the moment from Matic's current price. So that's a pretty decent trade moving forward. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that video, and obviously, you know, you have got your fallbacks. I've gave you those. You want to target the previous high as a level of support if it was to fall through this base here. So this is a swing high, swing low. If it was to fall through this, you know, and start to correct down, then you would be looking at a larger correction on the grand scheme of things. And then obviously, you know, you would be falling through the daily 20 EMA, and you can see exactly where that is there. That red line is the 55 EMA on the daily, and that would act as a really strong level of support if it was to break down any further, which is the previous high just there. Do you see that? It's a previous high, because that's how it works. Goes up, swing high, swing low, and it tests. Look, just there, it found base on the previous high, again went up and it found base on the previous high. Just there, it's gone up and found base on the previous high, and that's how it works. Swing high, swing lows. Very easy to understand. And again, some people struggle to see that, so always zoom out on your charts. Always zoom out. So that's Matic. I will keep you updated, obviously, in the Telegram group there, and you know, and obviously, hopefully, I can make another update on this particular project. It is doing really well. If you want my honest opinion, it looks really good. What you've got the breakthrough now at the bottom, and it's come through the EMA there, the 20 EMA on a daily. You always want to see anything doing really well on a daily. Okay, we do target Bitcoin on the daily as well, if you do keep an eye on our Bitcoin videos there. So okay, I hope that video wasn't boring enough for you, and I've given you the price prediction you was hopefully looking for, and it's looking really good. Okay, so again, just to be summarize, you've got that price prediction up there of 80 cents, and then you've got your fallback target there, a really strong level of support there if you was to fall back to that level of 0.25. Oh, and I must give you this base support as well, just so that you know you've got that level there, which is the current swing low and the base of this correction that you've just gone through. So and that is at 29 cents. Okay, I hope that was thorough enough for you, and please do share the video where you can, and also do like the video, and please do share on social media, and also please do get in the Telegram group there. It's completely free to use. There's no hidden charges or anything like that, and it's a budding community of crypto enthusiasts and a lot of experts in there answering questions and moving forward in this space. Okay, take care. Cheers. Bye bye.